Now, undocumented immigrants have been both vilified and praised in this country. And depending who you speak to, well, they could be either stealing jobs from American citizens or they play a vital role in the U.S. economy. Andrea Renas reports.
Esther Lee's family arrived in the United States when she was just 2 years old. Since then, she's lived mainly in the shadows, along with 11 million other undocumented immigrants. But in 2012, her life changed when she found she was eligible for a work permit because she'd arrived before she was 16 years old. And her economic contribution to America makes her proud.
I filed for my taxes on, I think, January 2nd. I was so excited. I was like, this is so great. America has finally recognized who I truly am, which is a tax-paying American.
Economists point to cases like Esther's as evidence that both high-skilled and low-skilled workers contribute to the economic growth of the country. And they hit back at the perception that undocumented workers are limited to manual labor.
Immigrants aren't just workers, they're also consumers. They buy things that are made by other Americans. They're more likely to start a business than other Americans. So what we see is the net effect on jobs in the long run is positive.
Esther's life has changed since she got a temporary work permit.
And I actually got to stand next to then Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton. It was just such an amazing feeling, but at the same time I felt really empty because I knew that at the time that I wouldn't have a future after graduation. And 2 days later I went back to being a nanny.
According to the Institute of International Education, foreign-born students like Esther contribute $25 billion to the U.S. economy. However, the new immigration policy is only a temporary fix to what many say is a broken system. Esther will have to renew her work permit and apply for it every 2 years.
Only Congress can offer a permanent fix. All the president can do is offer a temporary reprieve. And the happiness from a temporary reprieve will wear off very rapidly.
Meanwhile, Republicans in the U.S. Congress are attempting to block the presidential action, but the White House has already warned the president will veto any legislation that revokes his executive order. Andrea Arenas, CCTV, Washington.